an emergency, had to take one of his children. Because he did submit his bio, I would like to read it just like I read Mr. Gonzalez's. Is that okay?
Of course.
Okay, thank you. A true leader with vision for Azusa, Joe Rocha. As a member of the Azusa City Council for 10 years, Rocha has been considered the heart and soul of the council. His vision for Azusa is to make it a model city that balances growth and development with our quality of life and natural resources. As a current school administrator and former teacher of 38 years with a master's degree in administration, Rocha is prepared to meet the challenges of our bright future. He plans to accomplish this through economic growth and development, support of our police and fire personnel, support of our parks, library, and community centers, productive city and school district partnerships for continued quality education, support of our seniors, veterans, children, and protection of our natural resources. Azusa is on a course where it is making real and significant progress. This progress is not an overnight phenomenon. Over 6 years ago, it was planned by the Citizens Congress, who spent countless hours getting the general plan and development code adopted. These plans are now bearing fruit. Ultimately, Rocha will not only be accountable to the residents of Azusa, not special interest contributions or developers. Joe Rocha. Thank you for allowing me to read that, because it was an oversight on my part. Thank you. And in all fairness, I just felt that since he had submitted it, thank you for that. It's time for our closing candidate statements. And as we said earlier, each candidate will have 2 minutes for a closing statement. We will begin with Mr. Macias, and we will end with Mr. Alveraz. Mr. Macias, your closing statements. You have 2 minutes.
It seems like the time just went by really quick. But let me just say that if you want somebody that never settles for good enough, that is always constantly striving to improve not only himself but this community, somebody that is always looking at certain things that we need in this community, like I said, not only one, but maybe 2 grocery stores, not just a regular grocery store, because we do need that, but maybe a specialty store, like I said, whether it be Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, Tesco, one of those. We need to do that. We need to give you guys the options. We need to constantly be reinventing ourselves. Yes, we do need redevelopment, and we need development, but we need to make it the way that the community wants it, not that the way the developer wants it. Okay, it's up to us to tell them what to do, not the other way around. Secondly, we need to make sure that we're always looking at ways to improve our, not only our school district, but our business community and our environment. There are things around here that we need to look at on all levels. One of the things that I always look at, of course, and that goes to the last question, is, of course, the off-ramps. One of my things will be to make sure that we fix up our off-ramps, whether we hold Caltrans' feet to the fire to make sure that we fix them up, or we do it. We need to make sure that we're always beautifying the city, that we're always making sure that the businesses are competitive, that the school districts are doing their job and raising kids that can go on to college or the military, or whatever it is they choose to do, but that we need to give them options. And it starts with the city council, and it ends with the city council. We need to be the leaders. We need to be the ones forging the trail. We need to be the ones setting the example. I offer you my work ethic, my proven experience, and my proven track record. Please vote for Uriel Macias, March 6th.
Mrs. Cruz, your closing statement. You have 2 minutes.
It's too bad that now they tell us that those lovely Rosedale Park renderings are only strips of grass. It's mentioned that 12 new policemen were hired. That's because 10 policemen have left, sis. Because of the general fund has been depleted, I'm sure. Let's keep those businesses on Todd, those industrial businesses that hire skilled workmen and pay real wages, not minimum wage. Let's not declare eminent domain on those 42 businesses.